Luck, success or failure apparently brought by chance rather than one's actions. This is the phrase that best explains the Jurassic World as a whole. The quality of its movies have been catering after every installment. The characters are not getting any better. The plot's unoriginal, poor pacing, overdependence on CGI technology, lack of effort from its writers, and that is just on top of my head. All these criticisms, valid or not, does not matter when it comes to the big screens. Most of its fans are always shocked why all the films gross billions in the box office. No matter its quality, Universal Studios are assured of its success. Their franchise has been milked countless times with no signs of slowing down. There's a reason, of course, why people love Jurassic World. I am not oblivious to the fact that humans hope they could have seen the different variations of dinosaurs when they were still alive. There are speculations but not actual proof as to what happened to them. The movie offers a chance for viewers to go in a world where they all breathed the same air, occupied land, and reproduced just like normal human beings. No other studio has created a copycat of Jurassic World. That is surprising since Hollywood make the same kind of movies over and over again. Universal hit $1 billion jackpot by acquiring the Jurassic World franchise. This year, they will be cashing out with the title Jurassic World Rebirth. So let's get deep into the plot and be done with this.
And here we go.
So the movie takes place after the events of the Jurassic World Dominion, the third entry of the franchise. Zora Bennett, played by Scarlett Johansson, a covert operation together with Duncan Kincaid and Dr. Henry Loomis, must embark on a very top-secret mission. For medical breakthrough, the team must travel through the island of Issa Soma, the setting for Jurassic World 3, and acquire the DNA of the biggest dinosaurs in the world. Since it will be impossible to acquire the DNA of already larger-than-life dinosaurs, the team have to extract from their younglings instead. The mothers are overprotective, vicious if anything comes close near their child. As the team search for the dinosaurs, they encounter powerful beasts that despise human beings. The creatures in the islands are not like any other beast in the world. They were unable to be domesticated by the government in the Jurassic Park. The mission that they are about to embark will be hard. Innocent people will be put to death during the course of the journey. Will Zora's team be victorious in their mission? How many more people will lose their lives? Is there any hope for the integration of humans and the larger-than-life creatures? Universal is trying to reinvent the franchise. Sure, they have noticed that many people are catching up to the fact that they are making the same movie over and over again, introducing new concepts or ideas that conflict with its previous movies. They are not interested in using Chris Pratt anymore. The more he appears in the Jurassic World franchise, he becomes the face of it, then his price tag would continue to climb even more. The studio is clearly trying to launch fresh faces with famous actors who do not command multi-million-dollar contracts, actors that are proud to just be given the opportunity. If the movie turns a profit, then this might be the end of Chris Pratt's appearance in the franchise. The writers are definitely aware of the movie landscape, how popular franchises that do not reinvent end up. Gareth Edward, the director of the film, wants to bring more domestic fans to watch the film. The majority of the Jurassic World movies comes from overseas. They are the reason Universal can afford sequels. The director is interested in bringing more domestic watchers by all means possible. Warner Brothers projects like Godzilla and Kong are continuing to eat up some of their box office revenue. They are all striving to become the greatest dinosaur movies. The studios are racing against time. DC and Marvel are coming back this year. It is in their best interest to make as many people love their franchise as much as they love superhero films. The writers are looking to recreate entertaining action scenes, scary monsters, compelling characters that bring more to the plot. The Jurassic World is not without its flaws. The first is the constant expositions about everything. Everyone knows why they go to watch the Jurassic Park movies. The movie-going audiences are not interested in the dialogue. The expositions take so much of the runtime. Sometimes the expositions are not good to begin with. The franchise does not have an overacting villain or monster that work in the shadows to defeat the main characters. Each movie has its own villains. Once they have been defeated, their faces are never shown ever again. The writers have made the mistake of making the monsters as dumb as possible. The main human characters with human strength and speed are able to outsmart any monster that attack them. It is known that the main characters are not going to be killed off. They are able to escape dangerous situations that real-life human beings wouldn't. The characters over its run have taken a big hit. They do not feel like real-life human beings with fear, courage, and flaws. The characters are never fleshed out. There's a reason why deaths means nothing in the Jurassic World. Most movie-going audiences have no emotional attachment towards the characters made by the writers. Jurassic World will always be beloved by most of its fans. The studio will continue making a bunch load of money. The question is, how long will the fairy tale last? The problem is that audiences want more compelling stories, characters, memorable scenes that distinguish each other. Most movies in the current era have no point of being made. The franchise has not been able to replicate its first installment, that movie that changed everything for it. They have never been able to replicate compelling characters of the first film that most movie-going audiences would go behind. Even with the modern technology, the effects and stuff, the monsters in the first installment are miles more scary, have gravitas, and look real compared to the modern ones. That is such a damn shame. Scarlett Johansson's character is fairly new. Time will tell if she has the appeal to bring back fans that wanted a continuation of the third installment. I doubt if this movie will perform like the previous entry. If it performs below expectations, they might bring back Chris Pratt to save the franchise. He has massive box office appeal, audiences love his character and cannot wait to see what the writers do with him. The best thing that will happen to him if this movie is received poorly at the box office.